welcome back to another Thunderous Productions tutorial. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. What's up everyone, and welcome to my submarine tutorial. Most of you are probably returning from either the pirate ship or the battleship tutorials, or from watching the submarine promo video. After lots of love on that video, I now bring you the tutorial. Be sure to check the links in the description below for schematics and reference pictures that will assist you in building this design. I put in the pack over 50 pictures of the tutorial area in case you missed something along the way. I'm going to try to make everything as simple as I can, and I'll go over all the main parts of the build before beginning. And like usual, some parts of the tutorial will be sped up for time-conserving purposes. But the important parts, obviously I'm going to slow down and I will explain very well. Be sure to also check the links for the promo video in case you missed it for a look at the inside. This tutorial is not going to be covering the inside, it's just going to be covering the main structure. I will, however, post a part 2 to this video like I do all my big tutorials, and we'll do a little walkthrough and I'll give some tips for decorating and laying out the decks and all that for people who want a sub just like this one here. This design took me about 4 days to complete and many hours in making this tutorial for you guys to enjoy. So be sure to favorite this video for any future updates to this build or any new builds that I'm working on. And if you like what you see, click that subscribe button for me and check out my channel, and you'll find the battleship and the pirate ship tutorials also. There'll be the links in the description, and I've got some other fun tutorials and some playwiths. Alright guys, well that's it for the main intro bullshit. So with all that being said, let's sit back, relax, grab a handful of nuts, kick yourself in the face, and let's get this shit rolling. Alright, so this is going to be the tutorial area, guys. Everything that you're going to see over here, there are pictures in the picture pack. In case you miss it, there's one of the dimensions here in front of us. We're going to take a look at all this stuff real quick, and then we'll get building. Also, to remember the schematics, I've got 2 extra ones down in there. All I did was just change the colors on the build. I thought they looked pretty cool. That one looks like a killer whale, and then you've got your solid traditional black sub. If you're building in solid black, it's going to be a lot harder, but it can be done. I'm going to be using the colored wool because it makes it stand out a lot easier, and otherwise you guys wouldn't be able to see what I was doing throughout this tutorial. Each layer of the submarine is a different color, obviously, and it matches up to the nose piece and the tail piece. And we're going to fly over here for a minute. These are the main section in the middle. Right there is 192 blocks from the tail all the way down to the front. And let's get rid of some darkness coming up on us. And I'm using Glimmer Steampunk, guys, for my texture pack. A lot of people ask me, what I'm using for my texture packs in my tutorials. I'm also using Zom's Mod Pack, single player commands, and too many items. Alright, the ship is 192, ship, submarine, whatever. 192 blocks long. It's 96 blocks from the very front to this black piece sticking up here in the middle. It is 96 blocks from the tail section all the way to just the right side of that black block. And that's going to be right here. And we're going to need to know that because later on the tower section is basically built off of this position. It's 29 blocks wide at the widest point. The nose is 20 pieces long to this red point here before it starts going straight. 76 blocks of the main straight body, 24 right here before it gets into the red section or the tail section. And all these layers are broke down, and that's why it starts right here. 42 blocks, turns 30 blocks, 31 blocks across the back. I'm using iron and gold blocks for the propellers or turbines or whatever you want to call them. The front stabilizing section, stabilizers, or again whatever you want to call these things, they are 11 blocks long on this side, 5 blocks wide, and 14 on this side. And then of course there's 2 right there, so that'd make that 13. It's 12 blocks wide from the nose section before the missile silos. The top section here is 12 blocks total high, and this is your water line right here. A lot of people ask me where the water line is, how far do I put it down in. I would recommend it just underneath this red block, which is 11 blocks from the bottom. So this section over here sits right up underneath that. So it goes purple, 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 and then red. So you can put the water here or the water here. Wherever you want to put that, it's fine. 11 or 12 blocks there, guys. And over here on this side, where these fold back in when it's docking or whatever, is 15 blocks long here for the black section, and then it's 10 blocks before it goes back in one. There's 20 missile silos, and we'll go over those later. There's 4 blocks in between before this middle black block here, and then your tower will go right there. There's 8 blocks before this comes out, and then 19, and then it goes back in. And that's pretty much the main part of the sub. And now we're going to fly over here. I'm going to look at the tower real quick, and the nose piece, and then the tail pieces that are broke down that you'll find in the picture pack down there. And then we're going to start building this thing, guys. This here is the tower. I broke everything down in layers with MC Edit, stripped it, and gave it all colors, just like I did the tail section. And we'll go over that here in just a little bit. There's the nose section up there. It's 29 wide by 23 tall, and we'll get a better look at that. There's the main schematic. I'm using gray wool and black wool, again, diamond blocks, and the iron blocks for the shafts. People ask about that, so covered that one. And as you can see, this is each layer of the tail. This is the best way that I can figure out how to do this, guys. So this is the hardest part of the submarine. The first 2/3 of this build are going to be really easy, and then when we get to this section, it's going to take a lot of time to get through that. So I broke it down, like I said, with the pictures, and then also each layer from the bottom that starts way down there and that goes all the way to the top. And we'll take a look at each one just before I build it. So that's everything, guys. Let's get over here and let's get started. I'm ready. Alright, start at the bottom and lay 15 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15. Now we're going to go 12 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you want to be centered of that, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now the front of it is going to be 7 wide, so you're going to have 3 on each side. Alright, so now that you have that, you're going to make that 2 wide. And then you're going to go 2, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and then these will be 3 blocks here. And you do the same thing. Everything you do on one side, you're going to do on the other. So I'll just speed this part up. Alright, I went ahead and threw a block right here for center, just so we can have a place to reference that. And I'm going to grab me some white wool. And all we're going to do is we're going to count up 23 blocks from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 223. Alright, and then we're going to find the center of that, which, as we know from the build over here, was 12 blocks. And I'm going to use a pink block again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And actually that is going to be a red block. Let me get rid of the black, pick up the red, and we're going to make that a red block because that's going to be the red center, the number 12 layer. Alright, now we're going to go out 14 from each side. 1, 13, 14, 13, 14, and 14 is 28, and 1 is 29. You don't have to do this. This is just to make things easier here, guys, for you. Now we're going to pick up layer number 2, which is 2 blocks that way, and then a purple block, which is 1 layer. Go up 1 and out 1. And now we got a light blue block, which is that one, which is up 1 and out 1. And then we've got a yellow and a green, which are right on top of each other. And then we go to our pink blocks, which are 2 high again. They sit on top of each other. And now we're going to have 3 purple blocks. Whoops, 1, 2, and 3. And there's your center, and that is going to be your red block. Now this pattern repeats again on this side. It is the same going across the top. The only difference is we're going to add 1 more green block just above the orange block, and you'll see I'll speed this up. And that's what you should have. Now we're going to build the middle layer, and it doesn't matter what side you start on. We start on this one. You're going to 5 blocks, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to come in 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 2, and now you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Jesus Christ. 3 and 4. And now we're going to have 2 going this way. And then we're going to build to the middle, which is going to be right here. So you should have 3 on that side. Now you're going to repeat the same pattern over here. And that's what you should have there. Alright, so now we're going to repeat this pattern going up, except we're not going to double stack the yellow and the green. And now you're just going to do the same thing going up to the top, and you're going to make them all 7 wide. Alright, now you should have something that looks like this. Now let's get a good look at it. And it's 7 blocks wide, all the way up and around, and that's your centerpiece right here. And when you get to the top, the green section is a little different. That is going to be 5 wide. So we're going to have 2 on each side. And then we're going to go 2 over this way. And then we're going to go 2 back like that, 2. And then 2 more, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, 1. So again, that's what you should have. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, and then a corner piece, and then a 5, and you're going to do the same thing on this side. And then go ahead and fill it in. I forgot 1 block right there, so I put that in there. And that's what that should look like. Alright, now we're going to start with the purple layer, and that's really easy. All you got to do is just trace the red blocks on each side. Now we're going to work on the pink layer. And we're going to start on the inside, and these will just move 2 high just to the inside and all the way around, and then it'll repeat on the bottom. That's the pink layer. Now we're just going to keep repeating the process. Alright, the yellow layer is just a little bit different. It's going to have 3 blocks here, and then it's going to come into like that. And then we're going to have 3 blocks, and it pretty much follows the pattern above it now. And now just fill in with your other 3 colors for the bottom, and then we're going to repeat the same thing up there. And now for the orange layer, just going to fill in this gap at this level. So we're just going to go just like this. And that's what the pattern should look like. And now just repeat the exact same thing over here and then up on the top. Alright, good job. That's the nose piece. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the main body section. This is probably the easiest part of the whole build. Again, we're going to have 76 blocks to that middle black block like we discussed earlier. So all we're going to do is we're going to extend that nose piece on every level all the way through. Noticing that the green layer is the only one that will be different. This orange layer right here will run all the way through, and then you can see it's eat away. So this is actually the green layer here on top. The only thing that's added is this outside row, which we'll add when we're all done. So we'll go ahead and make the main cylinder 76 blocks total to that black block. So let's go do it. Alright, as you can see right here, guys, don't connect from this layer right here on these two green blocks. We'll do that in just a minute. Just go ahead and outline what I've outlined right here and extend it 76 blocks. Now let's build the next part. So we know that from these two blocks, that first fin piece was 5 blocks wide. So we're going to go 5 blocks, and then just underneath that is the fin. And then we're going to bring that out. You remember the back was 14 and the front was 11. And that was from the inside marking of right against here. So we've already got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then the front was 11, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it came over, and then it came up 1, and then 2. So that we had this, the 3 across here, down 2 and over 1, and then just fill this in. And now the part where it folds in was 15 blocks long. So we're going to grab the black, and that's going to go right here, and we're going to just take out 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to fill that back in with the black. And cover it back up with the white. So now you have that. And now you're going to put 10 more blocks behind that. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there's your front fin, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, now we're going to set up for the missile silos, and there's 20 of them. So we're going to start right here, and I left this one open because this is your center line block. And we're going to start counting here 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. On the 12th block, skip, well, let me mark that so you can see it. Right there's the 12th block. We're going to go in one more block. And then we're going to go 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to get filled in with your black. And then you've got 2 hinges right there, and then the same thing on the other side. So you should have 3 right here, and then 4. You should have 3 and then 4, and you can fill them in black solid, or you can stand them up and make it look like they're open, and you can just do that by standing it up 5 by 5. And that's what it would look like standing up, and then obviously if you filled it in, it would be filled in. Now you're going to just repeat that pattern all the way down so that you have 10 on each side, and you're just going to skip 1 in between each set. So right here will be a set, and I'll speed this up. And that's your main openings, and you can fill them in or open them up, whatever you want to do. And you should have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's your center block, which is our 96th block from the front. Alright, from this point we're going to add 24 more blocks, just like we did to the front, to the back part of this. Alright, so we added 24 more blocks to every section. So that was 24 from right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 24 from the inside. So the total length now should be 120 blocks. And as you can see, I continued the colored blocks to the end. That way we can match up the tail sections. I also want to point out too, on the inside, your secondary orange block is not needed. But we're going to put it down here because that's where we're going to line up the tail section. So same thing up front. I forgot to mention this too. We used it basically for a placeholder. But 3 of these can be removed. The 4th one has to go back in. So again, you can remove 3 of those. And they're just extra blocks. You don't really need them. You can leave them or take them out, whatever makes you happy. So there is the main section of the nose and the body. We're going to add this little piece right up here. We're going to count 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to come out 1, 2, just like this. And we're going to come up by 2. And now we're actually going to go 17 blocks instead of 19 blocks, which is basically going to be right to there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks instead of the 19 that the actual original calls for right now. And the rest will be added when we put the green section on in just a little while. So we'll do the same thing over here. And that's what we have, guys. Let's get ready to work on the tail section. Alright guys, we're going to start on the tail section. This is the hardest part of the build, and there's a good chance you're probably going to screw up quite a few times. I'm going to show you each pattern. We're going to count out the blocks, and then I'm going to show you where they go and how they build on top of each other. And hopefully we can get through this. Each section is starting with the first layer all the way up through. We'll go ahead and start with layer number 1. The back of your submarine will be right here. And it'll stop right there, and then everything from here back is your tail. And that's how all these work. They're all lined up along this side. You should have 15 wide on the bottom, and then it goes 14, 9, and then there's 37 blocks in between, and then another 11 here. And then this just steps in, so that'll make that 13. So let's go ahead and set the first layer. Okay, to save a lot of time, I'm going to pre-build these, and then I'm going to show you how they're lined up. This is the back of your boat right here. This is the 120th block. So this first section should be your 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks, excuse me. And then 15 wide back here, and then 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that'll make this 13. You should have 37 empty blocks in between. That's counting each space, starting with 1, 2, 3, and then 35, 36, 37. And then you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. And that will make up the first layer. And I'll go ahead and remove this, and we'll go ahead and look at the second layer. Alright, this is the orange layer, and this is layer number 2. You have 17 empty blocks in between here, in between each set. We'll look at the total numbers here in just a second. You can stop the video there if you need to. Alright, let's go ahead and look at what I have. That just goes right on top into the outside. If you build each layer as they are and don't worry about the ones underneath, everything should line up just fine. And remember, our starting blocks are here and not here. So the first section is the same as, or this section is the same as the other half. If you split these pieces right in half, they're exactly identical. So if you can build one side, you can build the other side. With that being said, we're just going to count out the blocks on one side, and then you'll see where it's filled in at. So on the orange section, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the outside of that, and that's 2 layers wide, and that'll cover underneath. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then it goes in one, and it tucks in right behind that one. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you've got a 4-block pattern right here, and this is where it goes solid. So the next piece will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 2, and then 3. And again, like I said, the other side is exactly the same. When you get back to this one here, off that 3, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the back section. You'll have 17 empty blocks or empty spaces between this orange block and that orange block. And this will be 1 block longer than the one beneath it. Alright, let's take a look at layer number 3. And we'll hover over top of it so you can get a good look at it. And then we have a 13 block gap between here and the next set over there. And then we have this little tail piece right here. So let's go take a look at how that fits on. Alright, again, building off the back side, not counting this first block, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then tucked in behind it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tucked in behind that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tucked in behind that, we've got 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is where it gets solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then across the back we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And of course 5 is your center block. And the other side is exactly the same. And this solid piece here, you could probably make hollow if you wanted to and find the orange underneath. This was just the way that I ripped my schematic apart, and that's what I got. So, and it lines up and everything's good. 13 block gap, guys, between here. That's 13 spaces. And then you have this top piece of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it should be 1 in and 2 hanging over. And then 4 blocks on each side on the 3rd block back. So that's what the 3rd layer should look like. Layer number 4, the blue layer. This is what it looks like. And I'll pause again so you can kind of count the blocks and look at it or draw it out on graph paper. And this is the tail section. And let's go take a look at how that fits on. Alright, remembering to not count this block right here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tucked in behind that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll come around to the outside and get a little better angle on this. 1 behind that one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 blocks get tucked behind that run with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3 with 1 block tucked in behind. 3 more. And then 1 more block here, and then this is where it gets solid. So you've got 2 blocks. One of them's a solid run that connects to the other side. And then you've got 1 less here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are all 5s. 1, 2, 3 5s. A set of 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 2 sets of 3s, 2 sets of 5s, a set of 3, and 2 blocks at the end. And this is what it should look like so far on the tail. And then also underneath. Alright, here we are at the yellow layer, and this is layer number 5, and I'll let you take a look at that real quick. And let's go see how that fits on. Alright, your yellow and your green layer are stacked, so just keep that in mind when we get ready to do the green layer next. So starting here on the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tucked in behind that, one block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One block is tucked in behind that, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One block is tucked in behind that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one block is tucked in behind that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then tucked in behind that is one block, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1 diagonal, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that'll be 3 wide right here to the center block. We've got 2 single blocks, 2 sets of 3s, 2 sets of 5s, 2 sets of 3s, and a 1. So that's what that looks like, and remember, it's copied the same on the exactly on the other side. Alright, we are at layer number 6, and this is the green layer. Okay, the green layer sets right on top of the yellow layer to start out with, and then it goes to the outside starting right here. So we got, well, let's get to the outside so we can count them a little bit better. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where the blocks start to overlay on the outside. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Overhang, sorry, that was the word I was looking for. And that matches with the green, so I need to move a little bit. And then we got 1 right behind that one. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go 1 back again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 behind that one. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3. And then 1 back. And then 3 blocks. 3. And then we got 1 back behind there. And counting that one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the 10th block, it goes 5 across, and it repeats the pattern going back that way. And we are now solid again with 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 3, 2 sets of 5s, 2 sets of 3s, and 2 blocks. And we'll take a look at the tail on how it should be looking so far. And the overhang. Alright, the first pink layer, which is layer number 7. This is what it looks like. And we've got a different design on the back. Alright, let's count it out. Your 2 pink layers will stack on top of each other. Remember that when we get ready to stack the next layer on top of this. But starting here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just behind that, we got a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 block behind that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 blocks behind that is a string of 4. 2, 2, 3, 2. Behind that 2 is a set of 4 with 1 tucked behind. Another set of 4 with 1 tucked behind. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 blocks, and then we have this solid scorpion looking piece right here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 sets of 5s. And we'll go out this way so we can get a really good look at it. We've got 1 row of 7, 9, 11, and then 13. And then everything's built off of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a row of 5, 3, and then 3 that way. And then again on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Layer number 8. And this is the one that gets stacked on top of the other pink layer. And I'll let you take a look at that for a minute. All right, let's count it out. All right, this set's right on top of the other one, starting out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you've got your overhang, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29 blocks. All right, let me get a little bit better angle here. And behind that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and it's set right behind the end of that last block. And these are going to run together just a little bit. There we go. Let's come on this side a little bit. All right, so we just counted out the 6 blocks, and then we've got 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got a solid line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. And then you've got 2 rows of 19. Again, 3 in the middle and 3 that way. And then off the 19, you have a group of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 3. Layer number 9, the first purple layer. All right, let's take a look. All your purple layers are going to stack right on top of each other, and they're just going to be different lengths here on the outside and creating, yeah, fuck you. All right, all your purple layers will sit on top of each other. Let's count this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is where the overhang is. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And let's go to the inside. That seemed to work a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to come out 4 diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got 2 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 blocks 2 wide. Starting from this back corner, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So you should see 3 blocks underneath of the pink. Then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can see, it's flush with this here. And then 6 going back. 4 exposed here. And then 4 exposed here. And then the other side is exactly the same. Alright, the next purple layer. Let's take a look. Alright, again, stacked on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 is the overhang, 30, 31, 32. Alright, there's a little bit more here, so pay attention. We got 2 here, and then we've got 4, and then we've got 2 behind that, and then we've got 4 more, so there's 6 on this row. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 behind that 4, and 2 exposed, so that'll make 6 there. And then there's 5 behind that, with 3 behind that 6, so 5. And then another set of 5, 2 exposed, 3 behind, and then 4, 2 behind, 2 exposed. And then we're hiding 3 blocks here. And again, guys, you can dig these out later and figure out exactly what needs to be exposed and what doesn't have to be there. So just want to throw that in there again. I think I've already said it. Hope everybody's having a really good time here. Remember to click that like button for me if you're enjoying this. And we're going to just keep this thing rolling. We're just about halfway. We're 1, 2, 3 behind this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. And that should stop just short of that bottom diagonal piece. And then we've got 4 going out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the 5th one is where it goes straight, and that should line up with the one right underneath that. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And then from this corner block, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go diagonal and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where your gold blocks come into play. You can put these in now, or you can put these in later. If you put them in now, it's 3 blocks back. 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's blocks 3 and 4. From this section here, I got my speed turned up. That's why I'm like really whipping around right now. Come in 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, a diagonal block, and then 3 across the center line, and that's your tail. And then same thing going this way. That's what it looks like. And then your gold blocks are going to be same thing. 3 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Layer number 11. Last purple layer on the bottom. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, instead of counting all those again, we're just going to look at the one right underneath it that had 4 overhanging. Now we have 1 overhanging. And we'll go to the inside so we can see it a little bit better. And again, we got some groups here we'll take a look at real carefully. We're going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've only got 1 exposed on that row. We have 4 that are 2 hidden and 2 exposed. And then we've got 4, same way, 2 behind, 2 out. And then we've got 4 again, 2 behind, 2 out. 4, 2 behind, 2 out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the first 2 are hidden. And then your same diagonals, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th one, it runs all the way out to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting from this corner block, come across 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that will run you flush again. Now we're adding 2 more gold blocks to the top. So on the 3rd and the 4th one beneath it, go on the 4th one, skip a block, and then the 6th one. So 4 and 6. And that's still on the 3rd block in. Alright, off of here, we're going to count into the 3rd block. We've got a group of 8 blocks right here, 2 wide. And then 3 blocks, and then 1 block. And again, same thing on this side. 3, group of 8, then your outside pieces. And then on the 3rd row, again, you can count from the inside on the 3rd block, 4 and 6, or you can count from the outside, 3 and 5. Alright, finally to the halfway point, guys. We're on layer number 12. This is the red center layer. And let's see how that looks. Alright, again, we're going to look at the overhang instead of counting all the blocks. And right there was the last purple one that overhangs. So you had 4 and then you had 1. And now you have the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll go to the inside again, and we have 4 blocks, 1 hidden, 3 blocks, 1 hidden, 3 blocks, 1 hidden, 3 blocks, 1 hidden, 3 blocks, 1 hidden. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 hidden up here and 2 hidden back here. And now we're going to go out by 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 3s, and it makes an angle, so you've only got 1 exposed. On the last set of 3s, you're going to go out 2, 1. So it's just a staircase all the way out to this corner. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 9. And then 11. To this corner here. and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to the outside to these two right here, and 10 to here. Going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then same thing across the back like we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The halfway point is the fourth block, 3 on each side. Using iron blocks, put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at this point, if you want to expose this on the inside and run your shafts inward, that way you know where to connect them on the inside and make your engine housing or whatever you want. That's where it goes. And then on the outside of that, you're going to have 5 gold blocks and 1 gold block. And as you can see, it should connect to the other ones, just like that. And then we'll go back over here, and the white blocks is your center line. I went ahead and laid them out so you can see where the center is back here. So we're off these 2 blocks. Now we go 3 back, which is 1 back from this corner, and then you have 4 blocks and then 1 block, and then it just repeats. Alright, first purple layer above the red. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we're going to start looking at these just a little bit different, and we're going to start looking at the exposed blocks per each layer. The purple ones are still stacking on top of each other, so that's what we're still doing here. Now on top of the red layer you want to see 3 exposed. So right behind there on that last block, after you have 3 exposed, you're going to have your last purple block. So you're going to have 3 behind that, 1 behind here, and 3. And then you have 1 behind that and 4. Let me drop down here a little bit because this is going to start kind of blending in a little bit. Alright, so we got 3, and we got 4 with 1 behind it. We've got 4 with 1 behind it. We've got 4 with 2 behind it. And we've got 4 with 2 behind it. 4 with 2 behind it. And then we've got these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so you've got 2 hidden here, and then 1 hidden here. And then you've got 2 going up, 2 going up, 2 going up. So 3 sets of 2, 1 exposed, and then 1 up, and then a diagonal, and then another diagonal. And then we'll look at the outside exposed blocks. She just had 3 red, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1. And then you're going to have 2 on the outside. And then your row right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 rows. And then starting at this corner, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, above the red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, and then 4, and then the other side repeats. And let's take a look at the bottom again. This is what we're shaping up as, guys. Should be doing really good right about now. Should be real proud of yourselves if you've made it this far. The rest is all downhill. And remember, this is all one color down here, so if you're doing the black-gray scale, this will be all black up to the red, and then now we're starting on the gray. Layer number 14. Let's take a look. Alright, so we're going to look at the blocks Jesus, I'm having a hard time with that word. The blocks that you can see on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And then we'll count these here in just a second. So right here where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're going to go right behind that and up 1. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go behind that 6 and take a look at it. We've got 3 behind that and 2 exposed. So there's 5. And then the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 3 hidden and 2 exposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the next one. 2 exposed, 3 hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 hidden, 2 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the next one. 3 hidden, 2 out. 3 and 1 hidden. And now we're going to look at this run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The first one is hidden, and so are the last two. Then we're going to go up by 2, and then up by 2 with one hidden, up by 2 with one hidden, and then 2 more up that way. And then we're going to start the run back here, which is this corner block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to look back here how many are exposed. You should have groups of 4, as you can see here. Nice little groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And then you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks exposed outside that last pattern of 4. You should have 1, 2, 3 sets of 2, and then 1. And now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7 on the outside. Alright, we just did this run here. Now we're going to go to this corner piece right. Let me find a good angle. Second block in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is when we're going to come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go back 2 blocks, which makes 5. Going to go back 2 blocks, which makes 3. And this is probably an extra block, I am sure it is. Yep. So don't really need that. And then 2 blocks, 1 block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the back exposed, you're going to have a group of 4 here. This group of 4 is tied into that 4, and then this 4 is by itself. So 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. And then your last set of your propeller on your gold blocks are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the inside, if that's where you're counting. And they're going to the right. And then the other ones are going to the left. And we just counted that off to the middle, and this is what it looks like on that side. Layer number 15, the last purple one, finally. I know you guys are sick of looking at the purple. Let's build it. Alright, so the last one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exposed. On the 8th block, you're going to have 4 exposed. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exposed. And then 4. And then 5. And these are all tucked behind each other, so you're seeing 2 faces all the way down. So we got 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 3, and then 1 back here. Now let's take a look at the inside. So you've got 4 on the 5th block, 1 behind, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right here, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 behind, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we got sets I guess that's a fucking word. Sets of 2 here. 1 behind, 1 exposed. We got 3, 2 exposed, 1 behind. 2 with 1 exposed. 3, all 3 of them exposed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 behind, 2 exposed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And those are all exposed except for the first one. And I'm not sure about these 3 blocks, if they can be punched out yet or not. We'll figure that out here in a minute. Alright, now we have 2 blocks going out, 1, and then 3. So your exposed blocks are 2, 2, 2, and then 2 that way. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you're going to have 2 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From this back corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, going up here, and it's going to be flush with the face of this. And now we're going to count back off of this corner here. We're going to go back diagonally and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to come back diagonally again and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2, and then 1. And there may be a block here. We'll find out in the next layer. I'll have to look. And then off of this center section, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other side is exactly the same as that one. And we'll take a look. And I'm either missing a block or something covers it. I think that gets covered. We'll take a look here in just a second. Layer number 16. Alright, blocks exposed. We had 4 here. Now we're going to have 4 above it and 5 and 1 out here. That's where the first pink one should stop. And we'll go ahead and count these ones out because we're getting a little bit shorter now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And we can see these pretty good, so we'll just go to the inside and count the blocks this time. 4 are hidden. 4 are exposed. That makes 8. The next one is 5 with 1 hidden. 2 with 1 hidden. 3 with 1 hidden. 4 with 2 hidden. 4, 2 hidden. 4 with 1 hidden. 4 with 1 hidden. And now the run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 with 2 hidden. Now we're going to have 2 here. That one's hidden. And then 1 here. Let's look at that from the outside. So there's the long run, and now for a change we're going back. We're going towards the inside. 3, 2, and then 1. And now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the top piece is here, and I just looked at this. This has a block to the back side of that right there. So this is one block down. Now let's look at the pink, and the easiest way to line that up is you have a 3 block gap on top of this this cap piece. So you're gonna have 3, and then you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 2 sets of 4. Sorry guys, it's getting late. 5, 1, 2, 3 sets of 5, and then a set of 4. We'll take a look at that. And then the other side is just the opposite of this. So you have your 3 here, and now you have your 4 coming from the right. 2 of those, 2 sets. 3 sets of 5, and then 4. Alright, here's your next pink layer. And they're getting a little shorter and they're getting a little easier, guys. We're almost there. Alright, and this pink layer goes right on top of the other one, and it's easier just to see how many are exposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th block. That's how long this run is. 1 behind it. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me come up just a hair. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1 behind. Now we've got 2 with 1 behind. 2 with 1 behind. 3 with 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 2 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 1 behind. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 1 behind. And then we're going to look at the back corner here. This is the 8 that we just counted. We've got 3 going that way, 1 behind, 2 with 1 behind, and then you're just going to run this out to the end of the last one. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pretty easy one there, not too bad. Layer number 18. Let's look. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then 1 behind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oops, 7. Sorry, got ahead of myself. And then 5. 1 behind. 5 with 1 behind. 2 with 1 behind. 2 with 1 behind. 2 with 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1 behind. 4, 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 behind. 4, 2 behind, and then run it to the end. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're getting easier. Alright, here's the next one, guys. I think we got 5 more. So that's the yellow layer. And yeah, we got five more to go, guys. Alright, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm just going to stop saying behind because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing that and you can see it. So I probably should have stopped a long time ago. But it is getting late here, and this is like the 3rd or 4th time that I've actually had to build through this again and screwed it up I don't know how many times. So I'm just about done too, guys. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now cuts across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have sets of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of 3. And then that runs all the way to the end. And I'm not going to count those because by now everything should start lining up pretty damn good. We got 4 layers left. Let's get it. And here's the blue layer. And let's build it. Alright, I think I forgot to mention, make sure these are double stacked when they start right here. The green and the yellow, and then, you know, I think the pink. I think I did tell you that. I can't remember. Alright, the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you have a group of 3s, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then back to the other side. Alright, purple layer, guys. Alright, easy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 4. And 4. Super easy one, guys. Orange layer. Let's build it. I think I've been forgetting the tail section here, guys. The green and then the yellow. I think I stopped right here, and that just runs out. And now the blue. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jesus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then these are 13s. Alright, now let's look at the orange. God damn it, I'm ready to be done. This is a very rewarding build, guys. It is. It's very fun. Just like the battleship and the pirate ship, if you guys have already done that. It's a good, challenging build, especially if you're doing it on the Xbox. Kudos to you guys who are doing it in creative mode. Let's look at the orange. Alright, this one's just a little bit different. We got 2 white blocks on the outside, and that's where we started building this piece. Remember, we had 17. This is the 18th and the 19th piece that we're putting in. These are actually on the inside, and you probably won't even see these, but we're going to build them in there anyways. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got a long run here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we've got another long run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me get some light. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got 3, 3, and then 5 is the center line. And then same thing around the other side. And we got one more layer. Alright, finally, last layer, guys. This is the top section. And we'll take a look at the tailpiece. And there's the battleships. And I've been flying past this, I don't know how many times, well, 23 times now anyways. There's the pirate ship, guys, if you missed it. If you missed the tutorial, there it is. And I've actually got this finished down underneath now for the most part. And this whole schematic world, or flat world, with all my builds in it, are going to be available for download within the next week or two. I'm putting all kinds of stuff in here. This tutorial for the submarine, that'll be here. I've got some minecart shit over there. My barn, all kinds of good shit. If you follow my Build It Better series, that's where I'll be announcing it. Probably within the next couple weeks. I also have a Build It Better world that I'm working on. If you haven't followed the series, check that out. I've got a custom texture pack. All that's coming out probably end of this week. So if you guys watching for that, it's coming. Alright, enough about that self-promotion. These are the last 2 white blocks we did on the orange layer. So we got 2 more up here, and then 2 more here. And then 1 here, and then 3 here. So that'll go ahead and finish out this square piece. So we've got 17, 18, 19, 18, 19, 20, and then 2 exposed here. And then we go back 1, and now we're going to start counting the greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, and fucking 2. Yippee, skippy, hallelujah. Alright, tail section goes straight up all the way until we reach this last green section here. And it's got 1 more on top of it, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we got 3 layers of 11 and 1 layer of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is the completed body of the submarine, guys. If you got that fucking far, I'm proud of you. You done really good. If you didn't, if you struggled somewhere, remember to check all the pictures underneath in the schematic pack. We are getting ready to put the tower on, and that shouldn't take very long. And this tutorial will be cleaned up and ready to go. So let's get fucking to it. Alright, here is layer number 1 for the tower. I'll let you look at that for just a minute. Alright, now I'm going to show you where it goes. These first 3 blocks right here, pay attention to those for a second. And remember the 96th block, the black block that we have in the middle. We're going to go back 2 blocks, and that's where those first 3 go. I've already put it on here. Let's take a look. And as you can see, there is the black block. Go back 1, 2, and there's your 3 blocks, and then build your pattern around that you just looked at. This is the centerpiece with your half stones. Those will be your knee knockers, and then you can knock this out, and that'll give you access down inside of your submarine. So there is level number 1. Alright, here's layer number 2. I'm going to drop down and look at where the knee knocker is. It's the next layer up. Nice little horseshoe here, and that's where it goes down inside your submarine. I've already got it built. Let's take a look at it. And that's what it should look like sitting on top of the sub. Alright, let's take a look at the blue layer, or the 3rd layer up. And this one's not too bad. And this is where we're going to cover up with the other knee knocker, or the top of the ladder. Right there. And let's go look at it on the submarine. You see everything's lining up good. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Almost done, guys. We are just about finished. Alright, let's look at the yellow layer. And let's look at it on the ship. Or the sub, whatever you want to call it. I called it a ship. I don't know how many times already, probably. That's what it looks like on top of that. Alright, here is your green layer. And that's what it looks like. Now the green layer starts this section right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. On the 6th layer is your glass, 3, and then 2, and then it wraps around, and the same thing on this side, which is 3. So that's what that looks like. And fly up here to the ship, and I've got the first section on it, and that's going to be 7 high when it's done. Alright guys, so we finally got the last part of the tower on. It was 7 high, and then on top of that we had 2 white sections, and it just sits on the inside, exposing the green blocks on the outside like this. That's what it looks like in the back. So you've got kind of a U shape, and then one single tower, and then a long run, and then you got 2 here which mocks this, and then 1 by itself, and then 3 out front, which mocks the rest of the other 3 that went by 3s. Alright, so on top, I went in 4 blocks, and I put in 2 white blocks, or you're going to be gray, or whatever color your top is, and then just surrounded it with fence posts, really easy, and then 2 high. And then I went back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I went up 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again with the fence posts. And then this one here is pretty much like the front one. I went back 1, 2, 3, and then on 4, 5, and 6, I got 3 blocks with 1 on top and some fence posts. And then finally, 3 blocks back is where I put the trap door to go in. And let's take a look at that. Let me reset my speed here so I don't totally be running into everything. Alright, and right there's your trap door. And let me drop down in it. There we go. Alright, so down inside, I do the same thing that I always do with all my builds. I got 3 blocks high and then the floor. So as you can see, you walk around here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a door. Whoops, and I'm just going to bust that out. It goes right here. Oh, I got to put a button in, fuck it. And then 2, and then a step, and then a floor. So that floor goes just underneath where the glass is. And you can see that 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 high up here in the cabin area. And behind the windows is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have a row here, and I'll step back so you can look at it. 1 block, half slab, 3 blocks, half slab, full block. And then it goes set back again, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that's set in for the door. So it's 2 more deep and then the door. And if we look on this side where I ripped it out, the door was set right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back to this corner, and a floor. Just giving you guys a really good look of what I have here. And then this is the centerpiece that we build that had 2 by 3, and then I've got the other knee knockers here, and it's 3 wide, so you kind of step into this middle part here, turn around, and this goes all the way down. This is the one that we've been building the whole time. I got 1, 2, 3 blocks high with the ladders, and then you go down to the next section, which is here, which is the very top of the ship. You can put another section in right here, 3 blocks high, and then a floor. So this works out really good as far as the height goes, because then once this floor is in, you have 3 blocks high with another floor. And then all you have to do is just cut in for another knee knocker, which would be here, here, and here. So you put your half slab up on top, and then your half slab here on bottom, where the main floor on this level goes. And just connect that all the way across with, you know, whatever material you're using, and then you have 2 more access decks right here. And then finally, whoops, I covered that up again. This hole goes down through. Oh shit. And I think I might be off center because I think that ladder's supposed to line up with my middle section. So I think I got in a hurry here on this last piece. But this should line up, and I'll check on the outside. I can tell right now. We've got 2 exposed here, and 1 one exposed there. So I think I got a little off center on this thing, guys. I did. This is supposed to go over 1. So on the last set, when I took this last piece and I just went ahead and plopped it on there with the MC Edit, I got everything off 1 block. But if you went ahead and you don't judge me. I'm fucking tired here, guys. I've built this thing out how many times, and MC Edit's been my best friend through this whole fucking tutorial. And I've been working on this probably about 9 hours already, just this tutorial, to get it ready for you guys. So if you haven't thrown a like down there, please throw it down there for me. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know you built this motherfucker and you had an awesome time building it, and you didn't jack it all off center like this. And be sure to watch part 2, where we will go aboard the gray one that's actually fucking finished the way it's supposed to be. I've got a lot of floors. Watch the promo video. There's links in the description to that. You can see what I did with the interior as far as the torpedo chutes, and I put in for the missile silos and all that good shit. Part 2, I'm going to try to cover that the best that I can. It's already together. I'm not ripping it apart to figure out how I did it. The schematics are in the description, so you can download that and take a look at it. I will have a world save up with that submarine in it, so you'll be able to walk through it if you don't have MC Edit, or you don't want to get it or whatever, probably in a couple weeks. And that's it, guys. I'm done. I hope you really enjoyed this one. This was a fun build. It took me a while to get this bastard out. Just remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.